Well, this looks fucking sweet, don't it? What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be playing some Outer Worlds 2. I am making this intro after the fact. I've already played about 5 hours to see if I liked the game, to see if I wanted to put the game on the channel. And the game is fun. I like it, I enjoy it, and I hope you guys do too. And without further ado, we're going to jump straight into it.
Welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
Do you? I want to start a new game.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate Agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
All right. We have character creator. Let's see. Prosthetic. Hell no, fool. Give her the prosthetic right arm. What do you think? Looks good to me. Face. Oh my god. Face me on 10. Jesus Christ. One don't look so bad. Skin tone. Should we give her a scar? Might beat this bitch up. Good go. Sure. Complexion's fine. Complexion intensity's fine. Freckle spread fine. Freckle weight, age. Age, wrinkles, eyes. That red looks crazy. Eye size. Where are we at? Right here on the other side of this. I think that's fine. Eye vertical, don't care. Eyebrows, don't care. Nose, don't care. Cheek size, don't care. Hair. Let's just run through all of them. Sure. Black hair, sure. Eyebrow style, don't care. Eyebrow color, don't care. Facial hair. Well, hello, sir. Don't care. Cosmetics. Eye makeup, don't care. Eyeshadow color, don't care. Don't care. Cheek makeup, don't care. Lipstick. Don't care. Third, don't care. Piercings. Sure. Tattoo. What kind of tattoos do people think people have on their face? Okay. For background, we have ex-convict. You never cared for Earth Directorate, they never cared for you, so much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record, or escape while they weren't looking. Your background represents who you were prior to joining the Earth Directorate. Backgrounds are used in a variety of places throughout your playthrough, such as conversations and other things that you can do in the world. These represent unique experiences that you've gained through life. Okay. The Gambler, the grand plan. Ha. You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant for bucking the odds in the service of the Earth Directorate. Lawbringer, after experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you only joined the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bring order to the colonies in the throes of chaos. You are a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. Professor, you were a prominent voice in the field. You were a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full contact archaeology and your colleagues jealously at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact tracking will serve you well in the Earth Directorate. Renegade, you may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for, and definitely not a reason for you to for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. Roustabout? Roostabout? You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as a gunslinging Earth Directorate agent not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. Let's see. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Renegade. Okay, so you can kind of see what it's going to be here. Ex-convict's going to be like lockpicking and shit. Gambler's going to be luck. Lawbringer is going to be charisma, maybe? Professor's science. This is guns. This is dumbass. I don't know. We're going to go for ex-convict. Let's do it. Traits. What characteristics most closely describe your approach to being an agent? Brawny. You're able to perform great feats of strength in combat. You're an unstoppable force. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. Brilliant. You're intelligent, able to move easily, solve problems, and pick up new skills. You're intelligent, able to more easily solve problems. Not move. I can't talk right now. I'm 3 cups of coffee in. Heroic. Others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. Minus 20% companion ability charge time. During skill selection, specialize in 1 additional skill. Specialized skills start with 2 points. You are inventive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more efficient when crafting. Crafting recipes for ammo, throwables, and resources create up to twice as many of those items for the same amount of crafting materials. Lucky. Your lucky things tend to go your way. Plus 5% critical chance. Certain opportunities are just accessible to you. Nimble. You're quick and dexterous, able to move more quickly while stealthing and in combat. 25% crouch speed, 25% combat sprint speed. Excuse me, sorry, I was yawning. Resilient. You can power through even the deadliest of injuries. It requires more than usual to take you down in combat. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat. Suave. You have a way with words, getting you discounts at vendors and talking your way out of minor crimes. 10% discount at all vendors, and bounty must be 2 times higher than normal to be seen as an outlaw. Witty. Your fun demeanor and quick wit makes you popular with others. Others are willing to forgive your past transgressions. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained from having a negative reputation with a faction such as vendor surcharges. You do not need to select a negative trait unless you choose to select a second optional positive trait. Oh. So brilliant. Okay. And then if we want to go with witty, what do we have to select here? Abrasive. Dumb. You aren't recruited for your ability to plan or solve problems. You just can learn something. During skill selection, lock 5 of the 12 available skills. Those skills can never have. Holy crap. Your body is weak, prone to breaks, scrapes and illness. Injuries and crashing from ears are more likely. Abrasive. You're hard on the ears and people don't like talking to you. Others have a hard time accepting you into their communities and organizations. Reputation with any faction can never increase above neutral. Preventing any oh, well. Then I guess we're just going with brilliant. Because now we get an extra selection here. We get to select 3 instead of 2, I guess. Engineering. Mechanical systems with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be fixed. Oh. Explosives. Guns. Hack. Leadership. Lockpick. Melee. Medical. Observation. Science. Sneak. Speech. Engineering. Either lockpick or hack. Hidden objects with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be found. Science, gadget, energy max, sneak, plus 35% sneak damage, minus 2% NPC awareness detection rate. Speech checks with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be selected, plus 5 damage to humans. Guns, plus 10% range damage. Oh, man. So is that all we get to pick now? Yeah. So we can fix things, shoot things, and lockpick things. I'm thinking of changing engineering to speech. So it'd be speech, lockpick, and guns. Oh, it's a tough decision. I think we're going to do it, though. I think we're going to drop this for this, because now I'll be able to talk, lockpick, and guns. Engineering is probably important, but who cares, really? Name. Commander. What do I want my name to be? Private. No. Let's just do my normal name. Boring, I know. Sign in to verify these answers are correct. I did. Review. Identity confirmed. You may revise any of the pertinent information previously supplied at this point or submit to proceed. Next. Normal, hard, very hard. We're doing normal for now.
Commander, I knew a mission of this nature was coming from the moment the rifts first appeared. It was, in fact, the very reason for our current arrangement. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt holds a certain enticement for one such as yourself. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No intergalactic heists, no fleeing jurisdictions, and no possibility of redemption when all the colonies are dead. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But please, manage your affairs more carefully this time, because if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you have little interest in the laws of society, but hopefully a phenomenon that disdains the very laws of the universe will appeal to you. Ironic though it may feel, I pray the law guide you and your team.
So, let me try to get this straight. I am an ex-convict who is leading a team of Earth Directorate agents. The tip of my spaceship on my minimap is a very sturdy object. Especially if you look at it from this direction to the front. Anyway, we are going to be doing... Apparently not that, huh? Unavailable.
Commander, hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Uh-huh. So, how are we going to play? Are we going to play as a nice person or a shitty person? Well, I mean, we do have a septum piercing, so I think we're going to be an asshole.
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
It kind of does the same thing. They say the way it works, they simulate brain damage? I'm afraid to ask what you mean by kind of does the same thing. They stimulate brain damage, question mark?
They don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
Why are you asking anyone else how to run your own life? Why are you asking anyone else how to run your own life?
Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. Pascal likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves.
That's true.
And that we got righteousness on our side.
I don't know about that. Must show no mercy whoever breaks the law. Never forget this is just a job. I've always said we need to put people first. Look, kid, I'm not here to offer advice. Find yourself a different mentor.
Okay, I get it. You're too busy to talk to the likes of me.
This will be remembered.
Almost plumb forgot. I was supposed to let you know it's almost time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's kind of like you. Top tier, one of the Directorate's best. Except then, she was always nice to me. Anyways, we should get down to the main room and open up the channel.
What are we waiting for then? And next time you bring me something important, let's talk.
Call should come through at the console.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries.
Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry.
Your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look...
Please select from the following menu. No, thank you.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
Huh. Heard about a guy who tried to open a sealed one once. They had to scrape him off the walls. What will that do for us? I thought our mission was just to gather information. Let's go with they had to scrape him off the walls.
And you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What kind of resistance can we expect upon landing? Sure, that sounds easy. How will we land without luring them? Sure, that sounds easy.
Hopefully so. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
You really think those mechs will give us trouble?
If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Let's calm down. Agent Pascal meant no disrespect. I don't care who you are. No one talks to my agents that way. Do you understand me? Noted, let's move on. I agree. I don't care who you are.
I'll speak however I choose. Do you know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some convict fouling it up.
You do remember who's the commanding officer on this mission, right? Are you finished? I can promise you.
Yes, of course. You were in command here.
Good girl.
I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Abara. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Well, she's a bit of a bitch, isn't she?
Wow, Commander. Thanks. Really appreciate you sticking up for me back there. You really gave DeVries what for. But I'm still not sure what all that was about, to be honest. I was just offering up reassurances, and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
Skip drives represent the ultimate power, which means they can buy anything or anyone. I'm concerned too, but for now we'll just have to trust the Earth Directorate and DeVries. I don't know, and I don't care. We're not here to ask questions, just do our job. Doesn't matter, nothing can stop us. Haven't you heard we're the best and the brightest?
You're starting to sound like Jepsen. Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that, even Sandoval.
What's your problem with him? Let's get back to it. I don't care what your problem with him is. What's up, Sandoval? What we got around here, huh? Med Bay? Is that what I'm saying? That in here. That's right. Take their shit. Take everything. Take it all. Let's get this show on the road. Ugh.
It is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
I'll get right on that.
I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I have succeeded.
Can't break the TV with a bullet.
That smell. Did a Sprat get flash fried in here? The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
As unable to function due to death.
Okay.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
I found a badge. Could be helpful to convince whoever answers if I use the intercom. I don't have a way to pick that lock, Niles.
Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
Oh. Well. Apparently I have something. Somewhere. Food and drinks. Eat or drink food to full health. Z to use medical inhaler. That is a shitty place to put it, isn't it? Okay. Tactical time dilation gadget. Mag pick, magnet. Badge. An identification badge for the apparently deceased mechanist. Cadet Robin Mowry. Subject number 831. Well, well, well.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
Can you please shut down the defenses?
Mowry? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment?
It was horrible.
Matriarch, preserve me, I knew it. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Can you help me out? I don't want to be sent back to mental refreshment.
I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely to even remember this discussion. So it should be of no consequence to me. I will disable the defenses for you, Mowry. But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of this, I beg you never speak of it. And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more whatsits. You wouldn't want to be sent back to... I mean, reassigned again?
Mighty slick how you sold that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
Wait. I also want to do the other thing, too. You guys thought I wasn't going to lockpick when I picked lockpicking? Come on.
In the machine that keeps us productive, I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which the system is built, but even I can't succeed alone.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
I'll take security ops. I'll go central districts, face those guards head on.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I wouldn't dream of letting the side down, Commander.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal. Ma'am? I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
You gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Not getting shot, certainly part of it.
Q to activate gadget. Middle mouse to swap gadgets.
This is passing strange. Drilled during the Sovereign's family's visit.
Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. The surprise appraisal of our competence seems more likely.
Seeking cover!
This gun can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn. Hello, worker.
Caution, arc welding in progress. Unit shall report any individual careless enough to be burned by flying sparks.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard we've been dealt with.
As long as it was done right. Earth Directorate, right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock if we're back on the ship, Pascal.
What? Is there something wrong there?
Oh shit. Update testing procedures, update testing protocols, DF and maybe B. Before sealing, each core will be subjected to a new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. Updated number 13250/F. This is in addition to the previous update 13530/D. If you receive 13520/E, it will replace 13320/D, but not 13521/F, unless 13550/B is still in effect. If it is, then only the even number test from 13220/D and 13520/F and the penultimate test on schedule 13502/B are to be performed. Failure to comply will result in Tier 3 demerit assignment.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafe. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Manual in my locker to the right.
Beloved subjects, we all know that structure is
Good. Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Consequences.
I thought they just shot me. I was like, what the fuck?
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built.
The dirt on which it is built.
Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Liquored up on artificial flavor.
We're encountering more opposition over here than Debris said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
Found some foil. Y'all can read this if you like.
Is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are
I did loot you, right? Yes.
the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Structure is only as strong as its basest
Messages.
the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector.
Y'all can take a screenshot of that and read it if you like. I will reread it after I get done with the.
Succeed alone. So be diligent.
After I get done with this.
Will be met with severe consequences.
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. You and your team soon in the skip labs. Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Something's not right. Cadet 4th Class Corbin's Journal. Okay.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Ibarra, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
I hope y'all are okay over there. I'm just over here, you know. Distraction devices. Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they are alerted and investigated without allowing you to sneak by. Perform a sneak attack or lure enemies into a trap. Distraction devices have a set range at which they can attract NPCs. Anyone outside of that circle will not respond or react to it. G to throw. So, I haven't found any new guns or anything. Oh, I have a helmet. I know that's where we need to go, but I want to look around. Okay, let's go where we need to go. I'm a loot goblin. I want to walk around everywhere, find everything.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
Void the mission. You're lucky to be alive. You need to get yourself back to the ship. Your new mission is to walk off that flesh wound, find Pascal, and then return to the ship. Let's be nice this one time.
I don't follow. Maybe if you imparted some wisdom back on the ship instead of just rudeness. I understand you're thinking better. But Pascal could... She could still be alive, Commander. No. You can write me up later. But I ain't leaving here without her.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the Skip Labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion.
Hell yeah.
There's nothing more we can do for them.
Oh wait, those are good guys.
Demonstrate minimizing exposure.
Pumping station keycard. Nice. Will you wait a second? I'm reloading. Is this like the sneaky option I'm doing right now? Messages. Pumping station personnel, subject, reminder of your duties. Requirements not met. I have a bypass shunt. Oh, you need and, not or.
On out there. Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
How does she know what happened to Niles? Did we say anything to her about what happened to Niles or no? Awareness is stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes you significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. I got a flywheel. I'm not afraid to use it. Ball. Where is the enemy that I'm supposed to be avoiding? After staring at half a race node for a good 30 seconds, you realize the science is way beyond your comprehension. Well.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
This is not a drill. Or it is, and we're being tested. It is not our place to question.
An explosive!
Disrupted.
You thought we were going to let him live? Not today.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab. DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here.
In other words, we're trapped. Okay. Why don't you stop being trapped? The hell's the point in that? Open vendor.
Help you? And Auntie. then. The automechanical shall turn the tide. Seeking cover. Heading to the fort. Closing in. The Protectorate is yours. Target reacquired.
Shifting to a less exposed spot. Sensibly, I must reload.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known an ex-convict would have a knack for self-preservation. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
Supposed to be dead, what? What exactly is going on here? Why are you doing this? I hope whoever you're working for with paid you well to betray us and the Earth Directorate. So I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job?
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Convenient how someone else is always the one being sacrificed in these scenarios. Oh, it does it? And what exactly is the obviously flawed grand plan? I have a different interpretation of the plan. It says you're the one who has to die.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
Oh, I'm about to make sure of that right now. But why involve us? Why didn't you just do whatever this is before we even got here?
Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Screw the math. It's not too late for you to stand down. Niles is still alive. What if your math is wrong? Do you really want to take that chance? You're going to kill us because of math? That's somehow more upsetting than your betrayal. Did the math say I'm going to kill you? Because that's what's about to happen.
Are you finished with your pithy threats? I'm loath to step on your big moment, but we are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly.
High priority alert to all Earth Directorate Agent. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Well, that was something, huh?
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
Almost 10 years. That's crazy. I've been in suspended animation for almost 10 years. That's not okay, Val.
This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
Respec. That's probably for the best. I do feel a little different. Don't respec. Do I respec? No, right?
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
I'm ready. Give me the briefing, Val. Only thing I'm feeling right now is mild annoyance, but whatever, go ahead.
Following an aggressive merger between Auntie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Auntie's Choice invaded Arcadia. Auntie's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Wow, things really fell apart without me, didn't they? Oh, good. Plenty of time to figure out how to die then. Seems bad. Seems bad.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
DeVries is still alive? There's no justice in this galaxy if a traitor like her survived? Heavy sigh. What's she done now?
It has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Now certainly seems different. Rebuild the astrogator? Is that even possible?
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Does she have a knife? She has a knife attached to her little thing down there. Level up. Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Consumerism. You're the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain, and you're more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Warning. Once selected, flaws cannot be removed. Effects. Minus 15% vendor prices. Minus 10% sale value. I mean, altogether, that's a total of 5% win, right? Because they just cancel each other out. Sure. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn a skill point to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have a passive bonus that is raised immediately, and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Ah, I see. Points available too. Okay. Let's go ahead and give ourselves more damage. I don't know. Medical, maybe? How would we feel about that? I think that seems good. Perks. We have 1 perk point. Selecting perks. Every 2 level ups, you gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by the purchase of any available perks. You can favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen. Commando. You unlock an additional weapon equipment slot. Point blank artist. 100% sneak attack damage. Plus 30% damage to near enemies. Nope. Trophy hunter. More stacks of vulnerable apply when dealing corrosive damage. Plus 2.5% damage per speech skill. I am thinking of Connoisseur, because that gives us more health. But this gives us damage resistance plus base health. This is more healing, this is more health. Let's go bullet shield. Right? No. Let's go Connoisseur. Yep. Reputation and factions. Your reputation represents how you're viewed by various factions of Arcadia. As your reputation with a faction changes, you receive bonuses and penalties with members of that faction, such as vendor prices or the effectiveness of your speech skill in conversations. Unknown. Okay. Oh, man. Workbench. Beautiful. We got some plants.
This unit requires your assistance, Commander. Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Give me 2 seconds of that lockbox and I'm sure I can have it open.
Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
You have a key already. Why not unlock it yourself?
Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Well, you know me too well. My former legal counsel would advise me not to comment on that.
Valerie units are not authorized to comment on active or inactive criminal cases. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
Any idea where I can find more of these special keys? Whatever keeps you operational. Any idea where I can find more?
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Sure. Okay.
Congratulations on your
Advanced encryption key 4.
acquisition of the
Well
dematerializer.
The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
DeVries was a traitor and she'll get what's coming to her.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Seem I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer. This is definitely the better outcome, I agree. I heard what you said earlier. Has it really been 10 years since Horizon Point? Seems I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer.
Seems so. Better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you could. You didn't search hard enough, clearly. What's done is done. We should focus on what comes next.
So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Agreed. We can't let her actions go unanswered. Fine by me. I've got a bullet I'm saving just for her. This is a lot. I just want to move on, keep my head down, forget any of this happened. Nah, fine by me. I've got a bullet.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
Sure, self-defense, we can call it that. How about on occasions of stopping a maniac from destroying an entire system?
Searching. Mission parameters not found. Please contact the Earth Directorate for updated orders.
Can't, Val. You know that. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
We're one step closer to making her pay for what she did. Sounds like you already done some legwork. Good job, Agent. I guess there are worse places to be stuck investigating than an island called Paradise. Beats standing around having my ear talked off.
I'd have reckoned you'd enjoy a little prattle after 10 years, but shows what I know. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting a Protectorate communications hub.
But I wanna do the thing. Let's go to Paradise, baby. The fuck? I thought we were going to Paradise, baby. Ah. Examine. Moon Man bobblehead season pass reward. Liberated from Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo's hostile merger, that beloved Moon Man mascot is now free from all intellectual property protection and thus subject to Auntie's merchandising blitz of displayable collectibles. It's not the best choice in bobblehead season pass rewards. It's the only choice. To do, repair leaky pipe in Eric's room. Order Val to run a self-diagnostic. Cook dinner. Bratwurst. This bullet point has been violently crossed out. Store all intoxicants in the safe. Hide the safe key with Val. Ah, yes, Val. Where are you, Val? Where are you? Oh, Val. I need my intoxication. I am an ex-convict after all.
Subject appears to be exhibiting signs of mental confusion. Updating medical charts. How are you feeling, Agent?
Dirty bitch.
Have you performed your advised rest and recuperation period following the conclusion of your last mission?
Sure have. Companions. You can have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels that you can spend in a ledger. Okay. I guess we're supposed to bring them with us? I don't know. Should we go alone? Welcome to Paradise Island. Landed on Paradise Island. Well, this looks fucking sweet, don't it? Important announcements. All subject of the Protectorate, subject invasion of Cutthroat. All subject of protective subject betrayal of the Order of Descended. Fairfield landing pad personnel subject decommissioning landing pad. Pick up Lucky Spratfoot.
Your choice of target.
Reconsider your choice of target. Lucky little bitch. We're gonna pretend that y'all didn't see any of that. So we're supposed to make our way over there, huh? But what if I want to explore? Commemorative toss ball. Extra holster, gain an additional weapon slot. Well, shit. But there's no extra gun here. That's kind of booty cheeks, don't we think?
Engaging combat protocols.
I want to kill the birds. Don't ask me why. I got another flywheel that I don't know what it's for.
Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying Protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm an agent of the Earth Directorate. You've heard of us, I take it.
Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction. Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Looking for a traitor.
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
No, that's it. Best be on our way.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance uneaten.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
I must ask you to hold still.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Yeah. Amputation seems a little extreme. Shame to lose your leg.
Yeah, Doc. Is this really necessary? Kind of need my leg. You know, for getting around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live, leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
I could help cover some of the costs. What if the trooper can't afford the cost of the treatment? Oh, sure, just petition your superiors for the bits. Everyone loves a panhandler.
While you're in my office, I'd ask that you do not discourage my patients from acquiring the necessary funds to save their lives. Thank you.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Got a full crowd in the waiting room. Any way to speed things up? I don't suppose I could borrow that bone saw, you know, for reasons. Fairfield's a big town. Are you its only doctor? I don't suppose I could borrow that bone saw.
Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be resurrectionist coming around. What's next, a giant station falling out of the sky to crush us all? In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
Sounds like too much work for one man. Is there anything I can do to assist? You could show a little more concern for the soldiers bleeding out in your waiting room.
Those soldiers are exsanguinating at a non-life-threatening rate, I'll have you know. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
I hear a lot of complaining. Shouldn't you be coming up with solutions?
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
No, nothing else. Let's continue on what we're supposed to be doing.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over Town Hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
No. Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
I'm not an idiot, so no.
Splendid, because I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
I need to get into the Vox relay.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
My conscience is my own business. Thanks. Sorry, but I don't want that kind of responsibility right now. It's a bit vague, isn't it? Well, with the premise like that, my conscience is my own business. Thanks.
You're a hard sell. All right, I'll play this your way. If I attain my goals, I suspect I shall find it far easier to ascend within Auntie's choice. And I'm especially willing to aid you. Did that get your attention?
Better. Now tell me about the job. Sorry, but I don't want that kind of... Now tell me about the job.
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
So go to this ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else? What do you know about mental refreshment? I'm looking for someone. Do you know the name? Augustine DeVries.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure.
So go to the ministry, retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
I prefer diplomacy and subterfuge to frontal assaults. Good point. I'll be back. Okay.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Oh! I didn't know I was stealing. Augustine DeVries' house, red trim, circle windows, Beatrice Lorene's house. Okay, so house, red trim, circle windows.
Take the pressure off with anti-fizzos. Bottled under more than 3.
Let's just go accept this damn quest so we can go.
Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind? An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Is she now?
Ectoplasm. Wait.
Red trim circle windows.
Just Tarot X.
Messages. To a DeVries. Welcome. Supervisor First Class Camarillo. You are to report to your post in the Information Input and Retrieval Department at 6:30 tomorrow. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole. No matter how seemingly small and insignificant their role may seem to be, we expect you to conduct yourself as a harmonious part of the Protectorate. Wow. Sounds interesting. Not heard of sustained injuries. Warning, your recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I am not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment. Thank the Sovereign. and it is incumbent upon me to follow up on the report that you were heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I am certain this is but a miscommunication in these somewhat confusing times. Do not let it happen again.
Reese sure has some chic putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Take all this bitch's shit. Everything. DeVries submerged tracker. DeVries tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Status identifying markers removed. Farewell.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
I don't know, can you?
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I understand you're upset, but let's keep our heads here. No idea. It's all a little strange to me.
How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
I didn't realize she had that much of a reputation. Maybe if you paid more attention to your training and less to rumors, never mind. I didn't realize she had that much of a reputation.
Y'all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point. She's clearly accomplished what she set her mind to. Getting us killed. People shouldn't get praise for doing what's expected of them. Must have been after my time.
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
The Order's the ones that had a scheme. The ones that had a scheme with the Protectorate. What exactly is the Order? Why are you so fixated on what her motivations were? That's enough for now. We'll learn more at the Vox. Anything else to steal? No. Skill points available. 2 of them. Okay, let's do medical. Medical and hack. Yo. Do we get to ride this fucking thing?
Did pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Why don't we start with introductions? I'm RPG me. What are we working on here? Let's start with introductions.
I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist turned tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Sounds like a typical corporate management structure to me. Oh, I'm well acquainted with the Carr and Milver Street's antics.
No, I don't believe it is. That's what the Protectorate announcers wanted us to believe anyway, before Auntie showed us the truth. No, this is quite abnormal, I'm sure. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, the mood in town would certainly be merrier. Or something akin to it.
Don't hold your breath. I have some other questions, yeah.
What can I do for you?
Can I ride it? What can you tell me about taming?
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
This is a petting zoo. No wonder Auntie's losing the war. Does this program require you to give? I hope this doesn't hurt any of them.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
What's the story with Carr and Milver Street?
I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Why can't they see eye to eye? With the freedom of thought comes conflict.
The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
The minister's in high spirits now that I've agreed to help him. Let's talk about something else. Farewell.
I wish you luck, as it were. We seem to very much need it.
Can I just say this game is... It's beautiful. I am definitely enjoying it. Where do we find the car at, though?
Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Where does one find the car?
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up, doing the work of at least 3 lackeys.
Am I going to need to find a job?
You certainly can't have mine. What kind of skills do you have?
Whatever skills are needed. It's just a cog in the system, and the system arrives. Hey, that's pretty catchy.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Are you just gonna talk like that? Like you didn't just say what you just said? Oh, there she is.
Well, if it ain't DB Milver Street's newest sycophant. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, and you can consider that introduction the start and end of our personable relationship. If you'd spoken with me like I suggested, mayhaps the two of us could bandy words, but you didn't. And taking sides with Milver Street means I got no use for you.
Any Hoosiers. Ammunition. Where I buy the ammunition? Give me 250. 250. Let me sell some shit. Where the hell did I get all this shit from? The hell's all this? What the fucking fuck? Looks attractive. Uncommon material for crafting workbenches. Vodka. Crafting. So they're not like a sell shit. Beautiful. Beautiful. How much do I have? Not a lot. Sounds good enough to me, boy. Let's get the hell out of here. Look at my inventory. Yeah, look at this shit. What is it? 25 damage? 25 damage. Huh? Didn't it tell me I got a holster or some shit? What? Extra holster. Step aside. Ankle holster. Shoulder holster. Yesterday's news. Now you'll be the talk of the town with the new concealed head holster. Try not to put anything too sharp in it. Oh, so it has to go inside of like a, it's like a mod or something, huh? C to compare. Oh. Directorate best. While in tactical time dilation. It's premium. Oh shit. Okay, where's the things at now? This thing? I don't know how to do it. Utility. Mods. How do I fucking add a mod, man? Nobody knows.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
No. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
This Moonman character of yours, is he some kind of
Oh, just sort of a mascot.
I see. So, is it Auntie that you give your undying and unquestioning loyalty to then?
Okay.
Not exactly. I mean, Auntie is cunning and bold. I'm a big
Weapon works.
Oh.
Test it somewhere else.
I can kill the birds. 10 out of 10.
Might I have a word,
Keep
Commander?
them coming. I can do this all day.
Might you have a word what?
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn, but voided. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protectorate, a good man. Tracked in the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
I get it. Got some burning in a place you don't want to chat with your commander about?
No, I mean, at least not since that time I tried mixing my own detergent, but I'm sure you don't want to hear about that. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
What happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting Protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my Directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Sounds like he put you in a tough spot. You should have known better than to team up with a civilian in the first place. Never would have guessed there was resistance to the Protectorate from within. Nothing wrong with that. The Protectorate is a dictatorship. It should be destroyed.
I agree. But the problem with burning down a system is finding ways out for all the innocent folk trapped inside it. That wasn't the goal anyway. Just helping out where we could. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
That's why I keep my nose clean and never get involved.
Figure you say as much, but I'll admit, after 10 years in this colony, it's getting harder to argue an opposing view. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
Not interested. Seeing him sounds like a waste of time. You just cut and run. Some friend you are. Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of seeing him?
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Journal. The quest journal shows information on your active and completed quest. Here you can view details and change your currently active quest. Main quest. Okay, let's go do this. Do I have a map? Map. I think we all know what a map means. Why can I not see more of the map than this? Okay. Take it off there. Why do I keep pushing that damn button? No, I ran all the way back here and put myself in a trap. Let us go and see about the side mission.